responsible for a lot of mixtapes,
Yeah, he
man.
was.
Responsible for a lot of mixtapes. Okay, let's finish off with this one. And we'll call it quits. All right. I'm gonna let you cook on this one, man. It says, what's something you recently learned about yourself?
Recently, huh?
Or just, I guess within the last, over the pandemic, I guess that's recently, really, because in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
I'm gonna just hey, I'm gonna be Captain Obvious, man. That I ain't afraid to get in front of the camera and chop it up with my partner and get on this podcast and do, damn near 60 strong.
Yeah.
It kind of goes into what I always like to say, man. When we was kicking it, like if you would have told me like, 10, 15 years later, we on the pod, damn near, 60 episodes deep, I like, nah, not me. Not nah. I never would have dreamt this in a million years, man. So I mean, to I guess to answer the question, man, I'm not gonna say I can handle whatever comes to my comes at me, but I'm up for the challenge, you know what I'm saying, for whatever challenge, you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
say that, I can
Yeah.
I don't think I would let fear or anything back me down if I really want to do something. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I have a strong urge to do it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna say 100% because ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, I think that's what I learned, man. I get in front of this camera because a lot of people, if you think about it, or you know this because you done did multiple pods in the past. A lot of people ain't trying to get in front of the camera like that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
a lot of
saying?
people can't do it, man. A
Yeah.
lot of
So
people
I
can't
mean,
do it.
yeah, that's me personally, man. What about you?
Oh man. So what I learned about, what is something you learned about yourself? Recently learned about yourself. Recently, I just think man, I learned, man, that mm, something you recently learned about yourself. Mm, you know what, man? For me to be so social,
Mm,
I think I think for me to be so social, I'm very much more introverted than what I thought.
mm.
For
Okay.
real. I mean, because it's kind of like
Mm.
I can
That's
be
fair.
social. I can be social for the mission. I can be social for the agenda. But I'm so introverted, bro, that
Mm.
like I'm so introverted that my wife even try to get me to talk to her sometimes about things, and I just can't. I can't. I can't release it, bro.
Mm.
I just don't. Because to me, I feel like when I know when I know what I seek and I already know like the answer, I feel like there's no need to have a discussion on it.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like even
I
though
hear you.
even though she may look at me and she may be like, well, I still would like to, talk about the situation or whatever like that and have the conversation. But it wasn't nothing that you sought out from me. It'll be something that I sought out from you,
Mm.
or it can even be something that she sought out from me. Like she'll be like, she could be like, why don't you tell me this? And I'll be like, why?
Mm.
Because I know the truth and I know that I do this. So what's the point of having a conversation about it?
Mm.
You know, and it kind of goes back to what I was telling people about what I was telling you about the whole people's love language and things of that nature like that is I if you trying to pry it out of me, it's gonna never we're probably gonna never have that conversation because I feel like it's going to be ungenuine when I speak on it because you have the prior. It's kind of like somebody saying, I asked. It's like if a woman said, we've been kicking it. Then I asked you, what are we? And I asked to be your girlfriend, and you didn't say anything. And then a month later, you finally was like, hey, I think we should go ahead, get together and just claim each other. And then she turn back around your face and say, oh, the only reason is because I said it. So guess what? It was no point.
Yeah, it ain't no point. Yeah, it wasn't organic.
Because at the end of the day, you still feel like you pried it out of me.
Yeah.
And it didn't come original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't genuine.
It wasn't genuine. You see what I'm saying? Because it was like a pride. It was like a pride out answer.
I agree with that.
So, like I said, I feel like I realize I'm very much more introverted than I thought. I'm an internalizer. Like I said, I can get on here and I can talk for the agenda and I can talk anywhere else for the agenda. But it's like I'm an internalizer though. Like especially with a lot of my personal stuff, is just I feel like there's no need to say a bunch of things, or if I feel like I just feel like everything that's for me to know, I need to know, and I know it. That's it.
I feel.
But yeah, man, that's what I just I'm very much more. I thought I was super extroverted and because I do podcasts and things like that, but bro, I'm not as extroverted as I thought I was, bro.
I hear you.
I'm not. All right, so with that, man, we're gonna stop share on the Twitter, and we're gonna hit some pod encouragement. This is the segment of the podcast where we